I would say the least used part of the website is actually the settings, and there are some really cool settings that can really help you personalize your experience with Rehab My Patient. So at the top we've got My Account, and this will give you some account details, for example what your expiry date is or how many clinics you've got on your account. It will tell you some account statistics, and it will tell you your most commonly used exercises. You can change the name of the account owner, and you can upload credits for WhatsApp or SMS. You can change the time zone or change the language. Next, practitioners. So here you can add practitioners to your account. So this is only applicable for a clinic or multi-clinic license. For an individual license, you wouldn't add practitioners because it'd just be an individual license. But on clinical licenses, you can upload multiple practitioners. It's so easy. Just click Add New Practitioner, add the names, put in your email address, create a password, and select which clinics you want them to have access to. Add the practitioner, and then they'll get an email to invite them to Rehab My Patient. You can manage your clinics, so you can transfer patients from one clinic to another, and just beware of the delete button. You can edit your letterhead as well. So this is where you edit your clinic information. Now it's so important to get the stuff as full as possible because it's an advert for your clinic. So putting in some good information here and uploading a nice logo will make a huge difference because you can blast these out to your patients. And believe me, these exercise programs, they go far and wide. Choose your email sending options. So this might look a bit complicated at first, but it really isn't. Let's talk through some of these options. So first thing is, when you send an email, if the patient replies, do you want it to reply to the practitioner or do you want to reply to the reply to address? If you wanted to go back to the practitioner, select practitioner, or if a patient wants to reply to the email, you can reply to the reply to address here. Now you can use additional CC or BCCs. That's useful if you work a lot of sports people. You want to BCC or CC in a coach or a manager. And you can also send the exercise plan to just the patient or the patient and the clinic. So you can choose whether you copy in the clinic. You can also put an automated BCC and CC in as well. So if you want every exercise plan to always go to a particular email address that's blind carbon copied, just input that email address into the BCC. Now, what's really cool is we send exercise programs and we've got about a 96% delivery rate, but to get even higher, you could put in your own SMTP information. So you can put in your port number, your password, the type of encryption, and the authentication. You can personalize your outgoing email. So you might want to put some stuff in here like, did you know we run Pilates classes on a Thursday evening? Okay, and these are all really useful things you can put in. In our particular clinic, we have please book online at You can also edit the tele-rehab meeting link if you want to do a tele-rehab call. Press save and that will save your settings for the emails. We've got some WhatsApp and SMS options as well, so you can edit the SMS text that you send your patient, and you can edit the default country code for a different country. You can set an administrator password if you work with a big clinic and you're worried about security on your website. We've got integrations here. So we integrate with several practice management softwares. And we've got the import-export. Import and export is a really quick way to input all of your patient details into the database. There's a video which talks you through the whole process. We've got information on GDPR. You can also download our data processing agreement, and you can re-upload it and digitally sign it. We've got information on the payments, so this will show which payments you've made and also the WhatsApp credits. And there's a few other options with template categories, managing your custom exercise descriptions, and attaching a diary. So, I mean, there's lots of things to think about here, and it's well worth just going through all of these tabs and just having a good player in really checking out the site. You can't really break anything. You can always reset to the default option, but it's a really good way to personalize your experience and your patient's experience with Rehab My Patient.